Well before time gained meaning, the magical lands of the Himalayas brimmed with energy born in the very heart of the mountains. Home to various demonic deities, no human had ever set foot in these lands. Until now. The first player to raise 3 5-story pagodas wins the game. To stay ahead of your opponent, you must control the map using your guardians and priestesses, while collecting energy from the various territories in the process. The deities, neutral and chaotic figures, will alter the rules of the game with each new summoning. The game here is set. Each player will have their starting location and pieces. The tiles will have more energy the further away they are from your starting location. There will also be 2 portals, here and here. You also need to prepare the summoning altars here, with the deities, 6-sided die, and 2 energy crystals for each player. You're now ready to play. The black pieces will go first and only have 2 actions instead of 3. Let's take a look at these actions. You will have 3 actions, but you can pay 2 energies to take a 4th one. Some actions are free while others require energy. You can train a priestess or guardian, move one of your pieces or a deity. You can build pagodas using your priestesses. You can summon or expel deities, and you can regenerate portals. Let's look at these real quick. Training a priestess or a guardian allows you to place one in the territory you have a pagoda on that also has space for the piece. Another action is to simply move one of your pieces to an adjacent tile as long as there are no enemy pieces there. You can also move a summon deity instead. You can also build as an action, which uses the priestess to build pagodas and add levels to it. This will use the energy on the tile to build it, but you must first check if she is being pressured by the opponent. To check this, you look at your guardian versus the opponent's guardians in adjacent tiles. If you have the same number or more, you can build a pagoda or build on top of one. This also moves the die 1 spot. If the die ever does an entire rotation, a deity will appear. Another action is to roll the deity die and do its effects depending on what you roll. It might be to place it on the board, or do its ability, or do its explosive ability. It all depends on what you roll. The last 2 available actions are to move a deity that is already in play, or you can simply move the portals as an action, making those tiles act as adjacent. The final thing I want to talk about is the actual fighting and clearing of tiles. This is very simple, but you'll need tactics and strategies to get it done. Basically, you need to have enough guardians adjacent to the tile you want to clear. For 1, 2, or 3 figures in a tile, you'll need 3, 5, or 7 guardians adjacent to it to clear it and move all the pieces to that player's pool. You also get to move into that territory. Take turns like this until a player has built 3 5-story pagodas or a player has no more pagodas. The player who built 3 or destroyed the last pagoda of the opponent wins the game. Now the game seems simple enough at first glance, but we need to talk about the meat of the game. The deities. There are only 5 of them, but each one can change up the game, and you always have to be aware of them when strategizing and figuring out your actions. But I'm not going to spoil that for you, and instead invite you to go check out what mayhem each of these deities can add to the game. You can visit the Kickstarter page for more information on this 2-player strategy game. I put the link in the description below the like button. Anyway, that's it for me, and make sure to subscribe and get notified by the bell to never miss another board game preview or video game content. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you like it, back it.